Welcome to Hope Matters Radio, hosted by your local real estate and finance expert, James Hope.
Just as we get back to this whole discussion of getting our money to work for us with Steve Lloyd, we got to look at a couple of the other facets. Risk diversification. I mean, we keep saying that. How do we limit the risk? So what do you think?
Well, yeah, Steve, the main question we have is warranties and what happens in the case of that someone does default on one of these loans?
Yeah, in our situation, we like to fund companies that are doing the non-performing, like I said before, and what we do is we buy all the performing notes, and that takes a lot of risk out of it, because if you buy pools of non-performing, if you buy 10 of them, 3 you're not going to be able to get worked out. 3 people are going to start paying right away, and 3 it's going to take 6 to 9 months to create a workout. So I really don't want to be on that side of it. I'd rather just be on the side of when it's performing. And what we do is we command a warranty with the people that we buy from, and how that works is, if I buy a note for $20,000 and the payoff is $40,000, okay, and the homeowner's payment is $300. Now I own this note now. I bought it from the workout company. They'll pay $300 a month, and let's just go out 12 months, so that's $3,600. Okay, and let's just say the homeowner completely disappears. Let's just say he's completely gone, he's never going to pay again. So what happens for us is, this is how the warranty works, is there's $16,400 left of my investment. So I paid $20,000, the homeowner paid $300 a month, that's $3,600 in a year, and I still have an investment of $16,400, and the homeowner disappears. The workout company will either give me another note to buy, and I can have a $16,400 note credit towards that note, or they'll just write me back a check for $16,400. So it's all about protecting my investors in the fund.
So the warranty almost becomes an insurance policy to
it really
some
is.
extent. Okay.
Yeah, and it works out great. So the only thing I could possibly lose is my potential profit on the deal. So, but after someone's been paying for 6 or 9 months on a reperforming workout, then you're really looking good that person can afford that payment over a long period of time.
So in theory, if we had $20,000 sitting in our checking or savings, it's earning 0. We already discussed that it's actually probably losing 3% per year because of inflation. Investing this money into something that has this warranty behind it, the worst case is you find out 9 months, 12 months later that it's not performing. You get your money back, or you trade into one that is performing. And along the way, you can pick up a rate of return.
Yeah, I mean, if you buy a reperforming note, you can get into the first market or the second market. I play in the second market because the entry point, the purchase price, is a lot lower than it is in the first market. And if you're on the non-performing first market, then you're kind of really turning into an REO company. And what I mean by that, if you go in and buy non-performing first, probably about 30 to 35% of those notes that you buy, you're going to be taking back the property. And I actually don't want to be a property owner. I'd rather just be a note holder.
And Steve, just to clarify, when we talk about first and second position notes, when somebody purchases a property, they go to a bank, a mortgage company, they take out a first position mortgage, meaning it has the first right to take that property in the event of default or foreclosure. The second note, or the second position, means that could be a home equity loan, it could be a home equity line of credit. In theory, they could go out to 3 or 4 positions secured against that house. So you're delving into the arena that has the least amount of strings attached to the property, to process, to litigation, all kinds of different facets that go along with real estate and financing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are in the first market, but the reason why we're in the second market is because the point of entry is a lot lower. Now, you can still have people just think because you're in second mortgage you don't have any foundation, but if you're in second position and you want to, if the people aren't paying you, you can always take over the first. You can pay towards the arrears of the first to get that caught back up so the first doesn't foreclose. You can actually you got to buy out the first mortgage to get to the house, but that's really not.
You could, in theory, buy the first mortgage pennies on the dollars to protect your position on the second.
And it all comes down in the second mortgage's equity. Okay, we're looking to see how much equity is in the property, but you have to remember the value of the house is $300,000, and then there's a first mortgage for $200,000, and the second mortgage that I buy was sold at a discount for, say, $10,000. Well, we just created $90,000 worth of equity.
Hope Matters Radio is brought to you by the Real Estate Radio Network. Visit HopeMattersRadio.com for more information. That's HopeMattersRadio.com. We'll be right back.